something that happened when we were growing up, and something that was a fond memory. And I remember what a lovely mother you were. I don't remember you being much of a disciplinarian. I can remember one time, especially when you sent Maxine and I down to the branch with the cow to graze in the little meadow, and we forgot all about the cow and started playing in the branch. And the first thing I knew, here were you, Mom, with a little switch, but I think it was a weed. And you come and scolded us all the way back to the house, but we were just giggling. We knew that we weren't going to be severely punished, and so that's what I remember. And I remember, how loving you were, and just you took such good care of us.
Break on that Ma Bird there. Yeah, she's a pretty good CB player. That's her talker there.
What are you going to talk about on that CB?
Oh, we just talk about just any old thing, just a bunch of junk mostly. Just a lot of stuff there.
How long have you known Miss Bird?
I don't know. It's a pretty good pile. I guess about 45 years or maybe a little bit more there. No, that's Snowbird. That's CB or two there. So, yeah.
Hey, Mama Bird. Oh, Miss Bird, now she's been an inspiration to all of us here at Park Plain. And I've known her for 38 years. And it's always a blessing. I mean, she's always just that happy giggle and just so happy to see. Makes you feel special. And Miss Bird, we're just so proud of you and so proud to be a part of your special day on this centennial.
I guess that's it.
I'm going to tell you how loving Mom was, but she has been over the years and still is, But one time, we went to visit a friend across the hill, and we had a playhouse, that we went and we played together. So she called and said, come to the playhouse, and we're going to play a while. Mom says, okay, you can go to the playhouse, but said, don't go to her house. Don't go to Etsy's house. Well, a younger sister, Maxine, she passed away now, but she was the smallest one in the group, but she wanted to be the mama, and we wouldn't let her be the mama. She says, okay, I'll go out and tell Mama that you all went to Etsy's house. And she did. And Mom was very upset with us because we were not supposed to go to Etsy's house. I think we got a little switching for that. But later on, when she found the truth, Maxine got it too. But we had a very, very pleasant childhood. Especially Mom was always doing things with us. Playing cards or playing any kind of game. She was so young at heart. She still is. Even at 100, she still is. I know.
Bernice, we understand your mother's a great root player. How about going back and telling us how your mother taught you to play with and what you used for root cards?
Yeah, okay. Needless to say, we didn't have store-bought root cards. We didn't know they existed, but I'm sure they did, but we didn't have them. And a friend, old lady that run the store out there, she saved layers in between the candy. Candy was not wrapped at that time, and they were thin. Of course, when we got them done, the deck was about this high, it was real thick. You'd have to take both ends to hold them. But we took our yellow and red and green and black crayons, and we made those root cards. And after we wore them a while, they'd get thinner, but that's how we learned to play root.
How did your mother learn to play root?
Now, I don't know why my mom learned that, because she knew that when we were growing up, so I don't know how she learned it. And she would make a fox and a goose board. I don't know if you've ever seen that game or not. Well, I can't tell you, it's a board that you play on. You have two foxes, and the geese, you have a bunch of geese on there, but you have lines to jump on, and we played that for hours and hours. And she called us that. And ABC cards, ABC game, I don't know if y'all ever heard about that or not. Like you'd call for, like you'd have 3 A's and 3 B's, A1, A2, A3, and you'd call for it, you know. And when you got the deck, you know, the little bunch, you'd set them aside, and the one that got supposed to be the winner. But that was another game that we played a lot too. And she taught us all these things, entertained us, you know. We didn't have to go out and hunt for things to do, you know, like young people do today. But we had a very good childhood.
You've been a great lady to my life. You were married to my mother's first husband. We was always close related. I appreciate the life you've lived and the family that you helped raise, and I still appreciate you today.
Pearl, I've really enjoyed knowing you all of my life. You have been a wonderful person. You have meant a lot to me. Nobody knows just how much. I appreciate it.
Mrs. Ray Park and Ruby Park.
Happy birthday, Pearl. I enjoyed staying with you during the years when we would come out to see you. Maddie Bird.
Happy birthday, Pearl. We've had a lot of good times out here when Peggy Lou was little. We used to play together. And many times she came out to see us in Chase City. This is Sylvia Bird Biggins, Richard Bird's daughter. Hi, I'm Jackie Bird, Roland's wife. And even though I haven't known you, I still want to wish you a very happy birthday. This has been a great occasion.
I'm Roland Bird. I'm Richard's youngest and Will's grandson. I remember being at your house for the very first time as a 7-year-old and had a wonderful time interacting with my cousins. Of course, Kenneth and I are the same age, and so we had a big time together. And I've enjoyed knowing you and appreciate you through the years. And so happy birthday, I'm Pearl.
I'm Teresa Riggins, Sylvia Bird Riggins' daughter, and I want to wish you a happy birthday and say that I remember the years and talking about Aunt Pearl and me addressing Christmas cards to you, and they say, oh, she's 90 years old, now she's 95 years old, and now you're 100, so happy 100th birthday.
I'm Diane Bird. I'm Morris's daughter, one of the twins. And I remember coming back and visiting out in the mountains with you and your family. And we spent a lot of time with Kenneth because his youngest is the same age as we are. And so I just want to wish you a happy birthday and say that you've got a wonderful family.
I'm Denise Bird, the other twin. And I too remember coming back, I guess, when I was about 8 years old and visiting with you up at your house. And I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Happy birthday.
Aunt Pearl.
Great.
Hi, Grandma Bird. We Allens all love you, and we remember the good times that we've had with you through the years. God bless you.
God bless you, Miss Bird. You've got a special place in our hearts.
Bird says, I know you always called you Aunt Pearl or Pearl Bird. I want to say thank you for the many Monopoly games we played through the nights and for the many croquet games we played on the evenings there at your house. I know I enjoyed it, and I admire your ability to what you have done and your long years of life. And I want to thank you for everything you've done for me, and I really appreciate you and your whole entire family. Thank you.
Brett. My mother was Bertha Bird, and left North Carolina back in about 1905, and went to the West to live. And I've enjoyed coming back and meeting all the family, because she was gone for over 50 years before she ever returned. In fact, there was no communication. They had disowned her. So, as everybody knows the history, but so after she passed away in '63, and I kept in touch with the family members, mostly Moselle, and through her, I found out when the reunions were going to be in the events, and I've been back about 7 times over the years. Sometimes by myself, and I brought all my children. I got my son with me this time, and the last one of my children to come back. So they've all been here and met the Bird side of the family. Okay. So, happy birthday, Aunt Pearl. So I'll try to live to be 100, like you have.
I'm so taken by surprise.
She just want to wish your mother a happy birthday, tell her, how much you enjoyed your childhood, or anything you want to say to her.
Hi, Mom. Happy birthday. You've been around a long, long time. You've been really wonderful. We hope you're going to have a lot more. I think today was just wonderful. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be around to say hello, we hope, for many, many more. Happy birthday, many more.
I'm Cecilia Bird Ayers. I'm Ivan Bird's daughter. And so, Aunt Pearl, you're my great aunt. And I have 3 children, but I have 2 of them with me today. This is Melissa, and this is Tim, and they are, they're your great nephew and niece. And we want to wish you a happy birthday. We're just tickled as can be, and we love you, and we hope you have many more.
Okay, we'll have 2 symbols. Do you know how to do them? Hey, Aaron, do what you doing? Yeah, okay. I'll put the 6 here then. Just like that. Need the marker? No, just let her markers right here. Well, how much?
I've been knowing for a long time, ever since I first got to know you. Back in the 30s, I guess. I've been knowing all this time that you were going to make it to 100. And even on this September the 8th, you're 100 years old plus 3 days, and you're working on your second 100 right now, and I believe you're going to get well on your way to that. But I just want to say, as a child growing up, of course, I always had, a fond relationship with you and Dad, and I don't know if I was an ideal child, if I was what you would plan for me to turn out to be, but nonetheless, what I am today, I give a lot of credit to you for that. And one of the things, most memorable things, I guess, that I can think of, there's many things going through my mind right now, and I don't have time to say all of them, but I can remember the times back when you and Jack and Nellie Hoots used to get together, and Dad, the four of you, you know, and that's where I first started learning to play cards and play rook, you know, and sitting around watching you guys and the fellowship and all that you had with your neighbors in that respect. And I've never seen nothing but love come from you and Dad, and I learned that at an early age, and that's extended on through my lifetime. And I remember very well the Saturday back in 1957 when Aunt Bertha Clark, of course, was my dad's sister, that he hadn't seen in 50 years and lived in Oregon, came and showed up on our front porch that day. And she came and wanted to know if you were Pearl Bird and if that's where Paul Bird lived. And she spent several days there. And I remember the reunion that we all had with Aunt Bertha Bird Clark back in 1957. And just so many memories I can't tell you. I just want to say, Mom, I appreciate everything you did for me over the years, and I hope you have many, many more, and I just have a deep love for you.
One of my great memories was how you used to have such good food when we get home from school. We'd always have sweet potatoes or fried apple pie, and she was great at making cookies. And you know how hungry children are when they get home from school. And she always saw that we had something to snack on. And it was never, you can't eat this now, you gotta wait till supper. She knew that she had a hungry brood of children coming home, and she always had food.
Right.
And just really remember that. And I remember when we didn't have wood stove, we heated by fireplace in my younger years. And on real cold days, she had this big iron skillet, and it had legs on it and a lid where you'd rake coals out on the hearth, and you'd put a big cake of cornbread down in this, and then you'd put coals on top, and that was part of our supper. And I can remember all this cooking on the fire and hanging a pot with pinto beans, you know. So I guess you can tell looking at me that I've always enjoyed food.
Me too.
But right now, I enjoy her because I clean house for her. And she's always so appreciative of everything I do. And she'll say, now, Wilma, this floor doesn't need mopping. And, you know, Mom can't see quite all of the dirt or whatnot. But she's always appreciated that clean house when I leave. Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, they want you back here. They're going to continue. They want to go in here. Yeah, they go on. I'm already there.
Hi, Grandma. I'll just introduce us. It's Brad, Michelle, and Karen. And we're Peggy Bird's, now Peggy Miller's children. And Grandma, my first memory of coming and seeing you when I was, I think, 5 years old, was running around chasing and catching a lot of lightning bugs and taking them up to you. And I told you I wanted to keep them on and on. You said, no, if you don't let them go, then they won't live. And so I remember letting them go and feeling real good about that. So.
And my memories of coming to your house when our family would come, our favorite thing was to go up in the attic, and we used to sleep up in one of the beds that you said that our mom used to sleep in. And I always hoped that there would be a thunder and lightning storm, because your tin roof would make so much noise that it was really fun to fall asleep to that noise. So that's my fondest memory. And happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandma. I feel like I missed your other parties, so I'm glad to come from Portland today. And I remember when I was a little girl, and there was a black widow spider in the cellar. And I thought that if a black widow spider bit you, that you would just die. I was so scared of them. And you went down with a jar and you caught it. And and I told all my friends that story. I thought my grandmother was the bravest woman in the whole world because she could catch this black widow spider in its jar. That's one of my favorite memories.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday! You want to say something?
I'll hear what she thought.
Okay. Adoringly. Let's
Adoringly.
do adoringly. Hello, Grandma. I hope you remember me. I am Brad's wife, Nancy. And I just wanted to say that what I remember the most about you is how welcoming you are to new people to your family when we got married, number one. And then number two, I remember you coming out to California with Uncle Robert and Bernice and how brave you were to come on the airplane. And Brad and I were down with Tom and Peggy to greet you in California. And particularly, I remember you showing all the quilts that you made and the stories. So they brought the quilts out and everyone was talking about how you made them and had them on the Blue Ridge Parkway. And that was very special to hear all your memories. Happy birthday. We're glad we're here.
April was my age. Not really yet. April was my age, and she's the closest thing to me. She was a sister to my mother, and when I was a child, there was no place to go to visit on Aunt Pearl's house. And I love her very dearly. I'm Earlene Waddell. She was my aunt, and I remember visiting her house. I was real small. I remember having a real good time. It's a good place to go.
I'm E.J. Waddell, and Pearl is my aunt, and I remember going over there, and I believe we used to make ice cream out there and get together on Sunday afternoon, and it's really been good to see her through the years of being in church and be at church every Sunday, and I had the privilege of presenting her with her 18-year perfect attendance pin.
I'm Judy Kraft Waddell. I married into this family. I appreciate Miss Bird and the testimony that she has. I'm here at church every Sunday, and she's been a real inspiration to all of our lives.
My name is Cindy Walker. Aunt Pearl is my great aunt, and my memory is being here when I come to visit on Sundays. It seems like she's always here, and the Lord grants that I live as long as her. I hope I can get out as much as she can and do the things she does.
My name is Naomi Lewis. Aunt Pearl is my mother's sister, and she's been a wonderful aunt. And I think it's remarkable that she's able at this age to come to church and to have the memory that she does and to know everybody even when they speak to her. And I love her very much.
My name is Pearl. It's on the leave. I'm so glad we got to come back this year for your 100th birthday celebration. I know Mother Daddy wished they could have been here, but as you know, they both passed away a long time ago. I can remember coming here years ago to visit into the church, and you're very fortunate to have lived so long, and I wish you 100 more to come. We love you, and you take care. We'll be back to see you soon.
Hi, Aunt Pearl. This is Ruth Franklin from J City, and I'm so happy that we could be here today to see you in as good condition as you're in and live this long. And I know the people around you just love you to death like I do. And I appreciate you so much. And I hope that you have many, many more birthdays. I love you so much.
I want to wish you a happy birthday, and I want you to know that I love you, and I always have. You've been just like a mother to me. From, I guess, a little baby on up, you helped to raise me, actually. And I remember a lot of times that I've spent at your house and with you at your home, going to, I guess it was Roses with you and Uncle Clarence, and every time I go with you, you and Uncle Clarence would always buy me something, and, you know, those are fond memories. And then I remember several times that we would go out and sit underneath a big bush, and we'd take our teacups and we'd play house together under that bush. And those were real special times. And then all the games of cards that we'd play, Casino, I guess you still remember that one, and how you taught me how to play Rook and War, and there's a lot of card games, a lot of fun things that we did together that have made a really lasting impression on me. And always your beautiful smile that you'd have, and just, you'd be there for me anytime that I'd ever need you. And I love you, Grandma.
Thank you for being such a role model to our family, and we've always enjoyed getting together and playing with and playing cards and playing games and laughing, and kept us over the summers and put up with both me and Gary through 2 summers, and how you done that I'll never know. But you were such a role model and such a good mother and grandmother. No way in the world will I ever forget you, or any of our children, my grandchildren, ever forget you. We love you very much. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandma. I've been along in the family for,
20 years.
22 years. But you're like a grandmother to me, and I'm just proud to be a part of the family.
Happy birthday, Grandma. Just like to say happy birthday. Happy birthday, Grandma, and love you very much. Hey, Grandma, happy birthday. I guess the best thing to do is just to say thanks for being you.
Hey, Pearl. I'm Frances Bird Warren. Every bird's my daddy. This has been a great day. I am just thrilled beyond words to have known you all these years. You're a great lady. You've done a great job with all your children. And it's just been a wonderful day. And I'm so glad that I got to see you again on your 100th birthday. God bless you always.
Hi, Grandma. This is Pearl Eva Blackburn, and I wish you a happy 100th birthday. Hi, this is Brandon. Happy birthday.
Good talk to you.
Good talk to you.